Hey, what's going on? We back on this thing here. Hope the voice come off is good. I'm gonna sit up here. Go ahead and sit up and lean down. It may better be better. Yeah. All right, but we back on different topic. The first time that I don't discuss this topic in a long time, and we talking about the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration here in the United States, and all the shit that they pass under the sun to kill people here in the United States. Now, people don't take me serious when I say it's a population control uh, that they signed. It's a deal with all countries, really. But instead of people just doing an outright genocide, they have to do it in other kind of sneaky, hidden, behind the scene ways. Now you have to ask yourself that all these food companies and drug pharmaceutical companies make a lot of money every year, billions of dollars every year, and for these shareholders and people of that nature, all right, for all you stockbrokers and shit. Now, getting stock and having some stock and investing is a good plan. All right, now that I can agree on, especially when you are not participating in the shit that you're buying anyway. All right, and so if you own social media, you need to invest in social media, if you will. I mean, pay yourself for being on here is what I'm saying. All right, so thank you, Google. But let's talk about this food here. All right, now we know they got GMOs, which is genetically modified foods, or food as organic, if you will, that a lot of people want to participate in. Now, you have to ask yourself, and again, I hope the video and the voice come off loud, but you have to ask yourself, now you've been alive for how many years you've been alive, and you've been eating non-genetically, not genetically, non-organic food, and yet you still living all these years you've been alive. And now they want you to eat organic foods. I'll pass. I'm good, if you will. What I am going to do is start eating more fruits and vegetables. That's the best way to do. And even when people are doing that, they want to do genetically modified apples and shit. So the best tip I can give you is when you buying apples, a real apple, when you slice it in half, within seconds, it's going to start to turn brown due to oxidation. And so, if that apple don't start turning the fuck brown within seconds of you slicing it down and slicing it in half and just letting it sit out, then you know you're not dealing with a real apple. And the FDA, the good old Food and Drug Administration, punk ass motherfuckers, they passed that shit. They passed that and approved for genetically modified apples and any other fucking shit that they can genetically modify to last long on the shelf. What that shit was? It said to give it a uh this corny ass fucking word, but give it a better appearance in the store or on the stand to make it look better and presentable. Or what get the fuck out of here. All right, dumb shit. So they put all them chemicals in there and all that bullshit to make it look appetizing to you when you walk in the store to buy that shit, no matter how long it's been sitting on the shelf. And again, the good old United States of America give a fuck about you. But let's dive in deeper to all this shit that they do. All right, your sodas, all that aspartame, fake sugar that don't do nothing but mess up your pancreas, got your blood sugar up, got your insulin all through your body. Now your body don't need that much insulin shooting all through your body because it will start to damage other organs besides just regulating your blood sugar. And so when you drinking sodas, you got all that aspartame. Then if you drinking a dark soda, you got all that caramel color, which you don't need. People need to thank their liver. Your liver is doing a lot for y'all. You people wonder why you're getting cancer of this, cancer of that, because your body's saying, you know what, I had enough. Because your liver is doing a lot. Your liver is flushing out all the different colors of, but not only is it doing bacteria, and it's flushing your blood, or filtering your blood, if you will. It's also filtering in that toxin that you put in when you're drinking these dumbass sodas. You may drink a Coca-Cola, and it's going in your system dark, but it will never come out of your kidneys dark as hell because your liver and your kidneys is filtering that shit. And that's a lot of work that your kidneys and liver do, which inflames your liver. Now, I don't mean inflame it as is in pain, but it is secretly, which is why people don't know they got liver cancer until it's too late. So you need to take that into, but caramel color, aspartame fake sugar, high fructose corn syrup sugar, which is in every goddamn thing. Don't believe me? Go in your refrigerator and look at your salad dressing, your ketchup, your mustard, your bread, your ice cream. What else that shit in? Your jelly. If you got that yogurt, if you're eating yogurt, anything sweet, any dessert gonna have high fructose corn syrup in it. Any condiment, high fructose corn syrup, barbecue sauce, whatever condiment you're using, I guarantee you it's gonna have some good old high fructose corn syrup in it, and along with cereals. Now here's the kicker: they claim that they taking all this stuff out of the foods, right? Just because they removed it off the label. Now you gotta be a dumbass to believe that shit. Because just because I move something off a label don't mean I actually stop my production in my multi-billion-dollar ass company that the FDA don't gave me approval to kill your ass and make me rich along with the stockholders. You think I'm gonna stop my production to remove that shit? Come on now, let's see. y'all need to use your mind. Y'all sitting getting heart disease, lung cancer, all this dumb shit for no reason. Because you trusting what the fuck the FDA is doing. The Food and Drug Administration don't give a fuck about you. The Food and Drug Administration is getting paid by who? The food and drug companies. Duh. Shit. If it's $1 billion company, you think Kraft, that fake ass cheese, you know good and well that goddamn sliced cheese you eat ain't real. Go put that shit on the motherfucking stove and see if that shit burn up. Real cheese will melt all over your motherfucking stove if it was real. Come on now, you know that damn cheese ain't real. Just like that government cheese they used to have back in the day that these millennial generation don't know nothing about. All right, just like the paper food stamps that I used to cash the motherfuckers, if you will, nigga. All right, I need change for a motherfucking $1. Ass nigga. All right, but see, they don't know. Y'all don't know nothing about those days. But that good old block ass, hard ass cheese that the government used to give you back in the day with the free butter and all the other fuck shit used to give you, it's the same goddamn difference. Put that hard ass cheese on the motherfucking stove, see that shit burn. Look, all that high fructose corn syrup is doing nothing but killing you. It's spiking your your blood sugar, which has got your insulin all over the place. Your thyroid is all fucked up, as well as your liver and pancreas. Now you got cancer going all over your body because you're not drinking enough water to flush that shit out. You're not exercising, and you sit here pumping yourself with not only fast food, which we know ain't full of fuck shit, fake ass rats sent over here from China that the FDA and the USDA concur on. They sign off on that shit. They don't give a fuck. You think they give a fuck about? No, they don't give a fuck, man. They got these $1 billion companies like Kraft. You think they gonna stop Kraft for doing what they doing when they getting paid on the table? No. Ask yourself if somebody was paying you on the table. You gonna like, yeah, how much you gonna give me? Oh, okay, cool. Man, go and do that shit. Whatever, man. Just make sure I have my cut. All right, we cool? Yeah. All right. Do that shit. I don't give a fuck. We approve. Prove what you got. How much I get? I get that cut. Okay. Approve. What you got? All right. Give me a cut. Oh, and that's what they doing. Y'all don't believe that shit. But go look in your refrigerator and see how much the shit you got in your refrigerator has high fructose corn syrup. And here's another kicker: shit that say artificially flavored, natural flavored, like the fakest shit you eat. Just anything in there. Go look in your goddamn pantry and look at that shit. And that shit gonna say artificially flavored this, artificially flavored that. So you basically eating fake food that they flavored to taste something that you think you eating, i.e., strawberry cookies, lemon cookies, or whatever the fuck you eating. So the FDA has approved them to make fake food that has been artificially flavored to taste fucking with your tongue. Cause if it tastes good to your tongue, you gonna eat that fuck shit. And the FDA has signed off to approve that shit. And these companies making money off your ass eating that fuck shit, killing your body, fake food. So if you ever come out with a lawsuit, say I want to sue them for this art, no, we told you it was artificially flavored. It's right there. This is fake food. This ain't no real strawberry cookies. It's just artificially flavored. We put whatever the fuck we put in this shit to make it taste like strawberries. We don't give a fuck what we put in that shit. We just made it taste like strawberries so you can eat that shit. And you ate that shit. So what you complaining for? We said artificially flavored on the label. Y'all better wake the fuck up and stop eating that bullshit. All that artificially flavored, that's all they telling you is we can package shit and artificially flavored as chocolate and y'all would eat that fuck shit. And the FDA, they'll approve that shit. That's what I'm saying. All right? Take me as a joke if you want to, and you run around while you got all this high blood pressure, sugar diabetes and shit, hypertension and shit, eating all that fake ass food, drinking all these goddamn soda with caramel color, high fructose corn syrup, and all that goddamn processed food that has partially hydrogenated, like Jiffy cornbread mix and tuna helper, macaroni and cheese. All that shit had, and them little noodles, what spaghetti noodles and shit in packaging and shit. All that shit say partially hydrogenated, soybean oil hydrogenated. You know that hydrogenated oil cause cancer, just like cookies and crackers that has THBQ, which is a known toxic gas toxic that destroys your body. Yet that shit is in motherfucking Cheez-Its. So they putting the cheeses got high. No, they may got high fructose corn syrup. Damn. And I know they highly hydrogenated, partially hydrogenated as well. So you got high fructose corn syrup, partially hydrogenated soybean oil, and caramel color because they yellow, quote unquote. They supposed to be made of real cheese, but show me some real cheese on the motherfucking supermarket shelf, cause I ain't seen none. And goddamn, I don't know what the fuck Sargento think they trying to do to me. They got real cheese, and you ain't got no real cheese, man. Nigga, if Kraft ain't selling no real cheese, I know even way you ain't either, nigga. The fuck out of here, man. But you see what Bluebell, nigga, homemade ice cream. Look, and what happened? People got listeria, and they kept selling that fuck shit. And then they went out of business for a minute, and then they put that shit back on the shelf. The fuck out of here. Really, nigga? You really, nigga? You think I'm gonna go to the store and buy some Bluebell, nigga? Nigga, come on, nigga, really? And the FDA approved that shit. Oh, y'all clean it up? Oh, okay. How much, what our cut is? Y'all, did you clean it up or not? Oh, y'all didn't? Oh, man, give me my cut. We approve that shit. Get it back on the shelf. I don't give a fuck. Y'all keep fucking around and eating that bullshit. All that processed food. High fructose corn syrup. Partially hydrogenated this. Partially hydrogenated this. Cornbean oil, soybean oil, all in your cereals, all in your cookies and crackers, tater chips and shit, caramel color, all that mess is in everything that you eat. All these toxic preservatives, because that's all they are. They preserving it to stay on the shelf for longer. And what is those preservatives doing to your body once you eat it? It's killing your ass. Your liver is getting beat up left and right, trying to save your ass. And people don't even realize that, and they wonder why they got liver this and pancreas that and kidneys this. Cause your body's saying, you know what, I'm fed up. I'm done with it. We're gonna get back on this topic in real detail, but I'll holler at you.